Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me in my ANNB6, and this is my household slash chore planner, and I was not being cool and ended up putting this week's menu down on this upcoming week, which that's what I get for getting ahead and not remember that I'm getting ahead. So I am here with this kit from Scribble Prints Co. I am in full on fall mode and want it reflected everywhere. So there's actually a couple of boxes that I won't use and stuff, and that's just because I don't want any like fashion type things. I will, however, I will use that one right there. But as far as everything else goes, I'm not going to use any of that. And we're gonna go ahead and get these full boxes going. And then I'm gonna pull out my lovely cutting mat from Mackenzie out so that I can actually cut the washi. Okay, so let's take a look-see here. All right, we are just about at 1.25 inches. So I think that's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I kind of just really eyeball this every single time. And that kind of is what it is. I'm not like uber specific about it or anything like that. I just kind of eyeball it every single time. So I think that's gonna work pretty good for halfway point. What you say? Okay, let's I need to be on the correct side. Maybe if I actually like line things up pretty well. I know this is all just, I should probably have a better gauge of this, but until that happens, this is what we do. And the reason why I say it doesn't bother me so much, because they're all on separate pages. So I think it just started to rain, so hopefully the power doesn't go out. I think I'm filming the same time that I was filming last time's video, which I just actually just realized that I went out of whatchamacallit, I went out of order on my way that I was doing videos. But yeah, see, I was still kind of off on all of that, and you know what, I'm okay with it. It really just does not bother me. For me, it's about getting to some of this just laid down and ready to go. If I was really specific about it, I would definitely have a better ruler and all that. Although I am going to trim these ends because that is just no bueno for me. So, but yeah, no, I just realized that I went out of order in my filming sequence, and so, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. All right, and notifications are coming up. My husband just took the 2 younger kids to the laundromat. Our 2 older kids are they do Dungeons and Dragons during Saturday, or actually quite a while during Saturday. And so he was like, should I take the younger 2 with? And I was like, yes, you should. You should definitely take the younger 2 with. I think that would be amazing for you to take them with. And so he took them with, and they all looked at me like, really, Mom? And I was like, you're gonna gain great skills from this. You're gonna learn how to do some laundry, and years down the road, you're gonna thank me for this. And the looks that I got from the 9 and 11-year-old were like, you're ridiculous, Mom. We are not happy. And I'm like, I don't care, because you need to have skills. That's what you need to have. And they're like, bah, your skills. And I'm like, well, bah to you too. So, all right, we are planning for the 22nd through what, the 28th? Is that what it is? It's something like that. Yes, that is what it would be. I just had to look, and that's all. So, but speaking of cleaning, and because this is my chore planner type thing, teenagers, okay. So I am a firm believer of teaching your young children how to clean. Just because they're young does not make them inept to the ability to help pick up, clean, do all those things. Obviously, age appropriate, things like that. And as they get older, they gain more responsibility, and the things get more detailed and stuff like that. I swear to you, I swear that I had better cleaning when my teenagers were little kids than they are now as teenagers. And it drives me bonkers, you guys. Absolute bonkers that these guys can just not listen to basic instructions and go with it. And that I have to stay on top of them all the gosh darn time. I'm like, nothing changes. The same schedule. We have the same schedule every single day. When you wake up, you need to get up, you need to get dressed, you need to get breakfast, and you need to get your chores done. That is what you are required to do every single day. Doesn't matter if it's Saturday, doesn't matter if it's Sunday, doesn't matter if it's Wednesday. That is what you are required to do. Yet, I have these children who think that every day is a new day, and they are like, I don't know what to do. What part of any of this has changed? This has been this way for years. And when I say years, I mean years. So habits should have been created. So I'm just, I know, I'm totally venting right now. Totally venting and stuff, because I swear, as 4 and 5 year olds, they could clean better now that, better than they are as 16-year-olds. It drives me bonkers. And I'm like, I really hope I was not that way as a teenager. I really don't. I don't remember myself being that way. I remember having to scrub the floor with a sponge because we had linoleum growing up. Okay? Oh, I hate linoleum. And I would mop it, and you'd be down there struggling and this, that, and the other. And my mom would be like, it's not clean. Next time you get down there with a sponge and a scrubber brush and a mop bucket. And I remember there would be times I'd be on the floor and I'd be scrubbing the crap out of that stuff and everything. My kids do not know what that life is about. I make sure that they have the proper tools. I show them how to do this, and I swear it's like it's on one ear and out the other. We have tried checklists, this, that, and the other, and I'm just like, what in the world? I swear right now that when their brain is there, they're just like, dirt, I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, so I'm going bonkers bananas, and that's kind of just what it is. All right, let's move on to the sidebar. Dinners. And I know that it will, one day they will thank me, but boy, oh boy. I'm like waiting for that day to happen, because I'm just basic. Just basic is all I'm asking for. Basic stuff. Just basic stuff. All right, so we have dinners. Let's go ahead and get chores. However, how am I going to do chores? Ooh. Okay. That was a lot of oohs. I get it. Okay. I didn't know how I was going to do this, but she has these 4 labels right here, and I think that is how I'm going to do it, to mark their chores. And I'm going to alternate them on the days, because I have 4 kids and I have 4 labels. Now each kid has more than one chore. However, the main one gets here, and then I think I'm gonna start putting more of the chores down below. Ooh, I like this already. All right, let's get a full box. Kitty with the pumpkin, I love you. Yeah, because you're absolutely adorable. Okay, so let's go ahead and where's my glitter headers? We're gonna do this number. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. I'm gonna do this number. We're gonna put you down under here. So, oh gosh, you're so adorable, kitty. I love you. All right, let's get some full boxes out of the way. I am definitely gonna use you on this day. That's what I'm feeling right now. I love the background of that. I wish there was just the background of that and not the fashion girl, because I really love that skeleton in the background. So that's the only qualm that sometimes I have with fashion girls. They're just not my thing. I know that they are for other people, and that's completely fine. They're just not my thing, but there's elements in some of these that I'm just like, yes, I would love to have that, and I just sometimes can't have that. So we are going to use up all of the rest of these, but I have to give props where props are given. Andrea from Scribble Prints Co. does really great. There's actually quite a few shops that do really, really great, that do fashion girls and incorporate such a wide variety, and you cannot fault them for any of that. And I think it's absolutely amazing because it's not the same old style every single time. So I will give props where props are due. And stuff. So I think there's only going to be 2 glitter headers per day, because then I think we're going to do the rest as really kind of just chorey type stuff. I know that makes so much sense, but it will make sense here in just a little bit. Okay, so oh, let's fix that. Yes, glossy paper does come up off of this paper really, really well, as long as it hasn't had too much time to adhere to the paper, just like any other paper. So, okay. And now we're gonna alternate. Oh, I don't want the green with the green glitter header. I do want to keep things pretty well defined, if that makes sense. So, but I think the alternating of this will be super fun. But yes, it is a constant training of them, and but I swear. But yeah, the younger 2 are off doing laundry to help out, and they can, put stuff into a washing machine. So we go to the laundromat now probably 3 times a month instead of every week. I would say 2 to 3 times a month is what I would say. Okay, we can, nope, don't want to do black. Well, you know what, let's plan this out a little bit better. Okay, so patterned, and patterned. Okay, so I don't, okay, Friday is gonna get the black. I can't, well, I mean, I guess I could use the ghost. That would be kind of cool to use. So I do want to alternate these as much as possible and not have so much around each other. Yeah, I really do like this alternating aspect. So notification coming in. Okay, check those. Okay, and this one's going to be a solid, which this one will be the solid green. Okay. So, but yes, I do have to stay on top of them all the time. about what needs to be done. And, you know, what I do hope is that one day in the future, as adults, they look back and go, you know, and they never have to admit it to me. Like, I'm not going to get any satisfaction from that. But I do hope that they, well, I am going to have either a color together or I'm going to have a pattern together. This pattern should have gone over here. Can I lift these up? Oh, I'm going to be amazed if I can lift these up. Let's, we have no undo, but we have a lot of patience. How does that sound? That's going to sound amazing. Yeah, we're going to get this right. Okay. But anyways, they don't ever have to admit it to me, but I hope just one day they look back and they go, you know what? Our parents really cared about us and our future and taught us a lot of skills that people around us don't have. And when I mean skills, I mean like the basic skills of survival in, you know, the world. You know, that they know how to cook, that they know how to clean, that they know how to, you know, do bank transactions. Oh, do I have a story for you guys? This happened a while back. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but it drives me up a wall, and it actually has now prevented us from going back to this particular location. So I am very pro teaching children skill sets. Like, they need to be able to practice some of these things before they are adults. And one of those things is learning how to order food and doing a transaction at a cash register. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So now we're going to go to a pattern, which is green, so it's going to be the red one. So we had gotten some coupons in our thing for Subway, and we're like, okay, we will give all of our kids money. They can go in, they can order their own stuff and do their own transactions, right? So doesn't matter that we went in by ourselves, because here's my thing. If you had gone in with a whole bunch of coworkers, you were all together, but you all could have used your coupons. Correct me if I'm wrong. And so we had given all of them cash. None of them were going to be like me running the transactions. All of the kids were in charge of doing their own transactions. They'd had money. We had set it up, all of this. And the lady goes, "Are you guys all together?" Well, yeah, we came here all together, but they are going to run their separate transactions. She goes, "Well, we can't have you do that." And I was like, "Why not?" And she goes, "Because you guys are all together." And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Would you turn away a whole bunch of people who were like working and stuff? And we weren't trying to get like good deals. Like, that's not at all what we were trying to do. We were trying to use it as a learning opportunity for the kids. And she denied all of my kids to run their own transactions. So, thank you, lady, for doing the same thing that the rest of society is doing and ensuring that these kids don't know how to run their own transactions. So, yeah, I'm very much a firm believer in doing all of that stuff. So, okay. I think, let's see. Let's grab Chore Stickers. So, and yeah, so we actually won't go back to that location. Funny thing is we live in such a small city, yet we have 3 Subway locations. It's quite odd, but we have one closer to our house, and surprisingly, that one will let my kids do it. So, thank you to that Subway location who lets my kids run their own transactions, and everything. So, yeah. But yeah, I do know that a lot of this is just going to be repetition, but at some point repetition has got to like form into. I just know what to do. And some of it I get is probably just them not wanting, I mean, we all don't want to do some of this stuff yet. We have to adult and do it because nobody else is going to do it. And on some level, I wonder if there is a little bit of like, oh, if I don't do it, somebody else will do it kind of thing. Whereas when you're on your own, you don't have somebody else to do it. And so you kind of have to do it. I kind of wonder if there's a little bit of that going on. But I would really like to just kind of have a day where everybody wakes up and I actually don't have to remind them to do anything. It would be a very, very pleasant day. Okay. I think I am going to use some glitter headers. And I think I'm just going to do this because I kind of do want some separation here. And stuff because I'm not gonna really need them in the other things, but we'll see how this all works out. But then I'll be able to put boxes. So 4 main chores, but they also have other chores that have to be done, and then I also put in some of the other things. So speaking, you know, I put in my own chores in this. That one's I don't want to have colors near the same colors, if that makes sense. Like I'm really trying to make sure that everything is there. So I don't care about these glitter headers being in the same order. That one doesn't bother me too much. But that's black and we'll do the green here. Perfect. That way I kind of have just a little bit of mix of everything. And if I could lay the glitter header down straight, that would be really, really fantastic. Okay, I'm adoring how this is coming together. I love the staggered labels. And now it is time to get into boxes. So what kind of boxes? Okay, so I have patterned. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go patterned here. I'm gonna go based off of what this is up here, but I'm going to go the opposite. So like this one was plain or just a color up here. I'm gonna do the pattern. And I think that will be a lot more exciting. I guess I'm gonna have some of that. Oh, I love these ghosts. These ghosts are so cute. They're adorable. Okay. So let's see. And then we have pattern, which is gonna make it a color. So yeah, I put my own chores in here too. Not all of them, but some of them. So because some of them are, if I can't like get to them, like to feed the chickens, I will ask one of the kids to help me out. And they're actually really, really great about doing that. Okay, what do I want to do here? Do I want to do... Okay, I could have a little bit of space. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's keep with the patterned aspect of everything going on. I do kind of like this aspect. So, but speaking of the chickens, because, was it Shannon? Gave me some information on chickens. I feel like we're so super spaced out on this one. That's okay. Things for like when we get baby chicks to make sure that they don't die, like the grow powder and stuff like that. I told my husband about it and he is fascinated by it, so he's super intrigued about that. So we will definitely be looking into that when we get baby chicks, which is coming up probably sooner rather than later, because when we went to go out and get chickens from this one place, they told us they were hens. Turns out we have not 3 roosters. Well, we thought we had only 1 rooster because we were like, okay, that's crowing. And then my husband took video and all 3 of them were crowing. And then today we combined our second batch of chickens with them and we have 4 roosters. Clearly I have a type because I'm the one that picked those guys out. So I have a type, and I have officially declared myself the person who does not get to pick out chickens anymore. Nope. So, okay, let's see. I'm gonna put this down because there are some things that need to be cleaned this week, but are not daily cleanings. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So things like bathrooms, that are not daily cleanings, but are kind of weekly, cleanings, and there's some deep cleaning stuff that we need to do. So I'm gonna put that there so it's in my sidebar so that I know that that needs to be done. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is beautiful. I am loving it. If you want to, this is what my scripts look like and what it looks like, because I didn't get to show what that looks like. So that's kind of what I'll do. So I'll layer them on here for the kids. And then for this upcoming week, or I guess I should technically say for not even next week, more like this week, of things that the honey needs to get done. So I know that, where's a checklist? I know that we have oil changes that need to be done. And if they're not done this upcoming week, they definitely have to be done this week. And I am loving the fact that, this is complete sarcasm, loving the fact that I can't layer stickers appropriately. Like, I'm really on the struggle bus with it. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put this here. And I'm trying to just, I think I'm just gonna, let's see, what could I do? What could I do? Because I have all this beautiful deco. In fact, I have this weekend banner, which I'm going to carefully take off and layer on the washi below. There we go. Beautiful. But I am thinking of just taking these and layering them. I don't know. Let's take a look and see how this would work, because I have all this beautiful deco that I could then layer over. So let's see how this is gonna, if I can get stuff to lay down. I'm not overly a huge deco fan, so I don't really do like a ton of deco. Do I have another? Trying to think of what I could use in that area, and don't really have much of anything. So I think I'm just gonna layer a black one just because it goes so much better. And then let's move this glitter header down just a hair, because I'd rather there be white space between the glitter header and the checklist than white space between two glitter headers. And let's grab some of this deco. Where did it go? Where did it go? It was super pretty and now I can't find it. There it is. Okay. All right, I'm loving this pumpkin patch sticker because that is amazing and fun. I need to find a what's like a corn maze. I really want to go do a corn maze this year. Anybody who is in the South Texas area, let me know about any possible corn mazes that you may know of, because I am here for that. I want to go. I keep saying all the time that we're going to go do stuff and we never do, and I really want to make, now that we're really kind of very stationary, go do some amazing things. We used to go to them all the time when we were in San Antonio, where there was a farm not too far away that we would go and do them with. I'm loving these pumpkins, by the way. Okay. All right, there's my deco. So I would really like to do that and stuff. So alrighty, let's take one last gander. It's looking amazing and beautiful and ready to go for the last week in August, because I'm so ready for fall to be here, and I love this B6 planner for this. So all right, everything will be linked down in the description box below. This was actually a much longer video than I normally do, so my apologies. But yeah, everything will be linked down in the description box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave me a comment down below, and have a great week, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.